House of Representatives Committee on Environment has summoned the Minister of Environment and Director General of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, to appear at its next sitting or face sanctions accordingly. The duo were expected to show up at the public hearing by the committee to address the devastating issues of gully erosion, perennial flooding, and desertification that plague many communities in Nigeria but failed to turn up. The hearing is expected to discuss the impact of gully erosion in several communities across 6 states, namely Anambra, Bayelsa, Delta, Lagos, and Ondo, as well as the desertification disaster in Kano and the flooding disaster in Bauchi State. Chairman of the committee, Honorable Pondi Gbagbojo, expressed displeasure to the lawmakers for the absence of the minister and DG NEMA for the second time after being duly invited. He directed the clerk of the committee to write to both of them that such attitude will no longer be condoned.
This one is a request of our people that are dying. You heard from my colleague, while he was sitting there, they sent me a message that houses are still collapsing. So I want to appeal to you, as well as I'm appealing to my colleagues to make sure that they meet up those criteria. I want to appeal to you that when they come to you, please prioritize those criteria, particularly those people that are here, that have called on you for support, for assistance. Please, I know that there's so much across country asking for same or similar things, but you will be doing our committee, National Assembly, by extension, the constituents, there are people, our constituents, a huge favor for crying out very loud for you to hear.
With the environmental crisis resulting from gully erosion, which is more prevalent in the southeastern region, the committee said the degradation has not only depleted the vast fertile land for agriculture, but has also impacted the infrastructure, such as roads, buildings, and ultimately displacement of communities.
But I think it is time that we query the states and local governments on their utilization of this fund. The fund was put in place with specific objective and is expected it should be used for that purpose. So it's time that we start asking questions. What states and local governments do with their portion?
The Speaker, who was represented by the Deputy Majority Leader of the House, Honorable Abdullahi Halmis, said the House resolved to respond urgently to the menace in the communities to stem the ugly tide.
The prevalence of climate change has impacted our environment harmfully, resulting in an increased wave of erosion, desertification, flooding, and other forms of natural disasters that have assumed severe and worrisome dimension in our vulnerable communities across the 36 states of the Federation.
The Minister and the DG NEMA are expected to appear before the lawmakers at the rescheduled dates. Annie T. Patrick, Core TV News, Abuja.